start na po tayo ng ating formal training, special training. At habang inaantay, while waiting our network develop, ang ano po natin, ang ating special guest ngayon, si Sir Raj. Before we start our formal special training, we would like to call our Senior President 3-star, Ma'am Janet Torres. Ma'am, go ahead po.
Hi everyone. As you can see, for my international team, I have the Australia, Africa, and some people from Europe also here. This is the Filipino team meeting, actually. Filipinos across the globe, from Manila, Philippines, to UAE, to UK, Australia, Canada. They are in this chat. They have regular meetings. And we have joined their meeting, specially organized by Team Europe, under President Eddie Onya, and Director Danny, and Miss Beth, as one of their active leader speakers, because we have invited Raj, our Network Development Director, Network Business Development Director, Raj Guraf, for today, because we will talk about the present changes and policies and adjustments of C1. We should start really saying C1 instead of crowd 1. That is our choice now because we don't want the old connotation of crowd 1. So C1 is much faster to say, and it is received more positively now without any other connotation. As I tell you now, it will be better to call it C1, like a new leaf. And so we will talk about things. So I said, why not I join, because Raj is here, all the teams across the globe under me, and Ambassador George, a former Ambassador George, under me. So I have even invited some of the team members of Ambassador Anthony Chatalan, because our network director, Raj, is really, really busy in the office, in taking care of the worldwide network team members. So it is a privilege when he is able to join us. So that's why I have thought of joining in as possible as many of my business partners, members across the globe, as well as the members of other ambassadors and senior presidents in the other chat. I have posted this in the other chat. And we are expecting right now those members that have been with us more than months to years. So this is actually a meeting for active members, pioneers, rank leaders. It's okay if the new members will not be here, because anyway, you can relate to them, but what is important are, these are the rank leaders and the active members across the globe. Well, at least those that are available for today also, and on a short notice, because I just joined in, as I said, some of the other countries. Before I start with my introduction, because our guest speaker is here, I would like to give some house rules, and we must observe some house rules, because it's down. Write it down, but don't type it yet. Why? Because as we speak, maybe we would have addressed, or could have, or should have addressed your questions already. So there's no point asking the same question when during our conversation, we are able to address it. So first must be, we should listen, park our questions, and after the whole Zoom, if you still have questions, if you think we have not mentioned it or answered it, then this is the time that you relay the questions to your leader. Your leader will give us the set of your questions. Why am I saying this? Because we don't have that enough time to answer all the questions of all 80 plus of you here. And maybe later on we will be 100, because latecomers always come during midway. No? So we will not be, imagine just 2 questions per one person, it's impossible to contain that in the Zoom. We cannot continue with our Zoom. So make a parking lot questions. If you think we have not mentioned it, said it, then submit that list to your leader. Your leader will give it to me, and we will try to discuss it with Raj, get answers, and and we will relay it to you. Number 2, no hate comments in the chat. Hate comments out. So I'm going to ask Beth and Mr. Eddie Onya, if you find in the chat any hate comments about the speaker, about our business, about the company, then I don't think they should be joining a Zoom that is about improving the business, cooperating with company, and looking at a bright future. So I will have zero tolerance for people that are here to just put hate comments. All right? And number 3, questions must be directed to upline, as I said. Mute and open your video or picture. Mute your microphones because we want to hear the speakers clearly, especially Mr. Raj. And open your video. So because this is a meeting, what if we are already communicating to hackers and scammers? So at least we want to see your video because now we can see each other. And if it's not possible because maybe you're driving, you're at work, we understand, but at least have a picture. I don't want to see a picture of a cat, a dog. Please, that's not very professional. At least your picture so it don't, oh, this is our business partner from Canada, Miss so-and-so, and we see the picture. Or this is our African business partner, and there's a picture, not a cat or a dog, or, I will accept only video or picture. At least as we professionalize our Zooms, we are meeting with people, not objects, okay? And lastly, as I have asked you, write down things because we find that we have talked to leaders already, even members, and they still ask the same question simply because they forgot. And so we cannot keep repeating ourselves. If you find important updates, details, write it down. So these are the same things that you will relay to people that are not here and to your downlines, because do not misquote. So that's why I put that, because I don't want you to misquote anyone. Do not misquote your leaders, because us as leaders, senior presidents, ambassadors, even directors, managers, we are just getting information from company. So do not misquote us. So I'd like you, verbatim, to write only what you understand was said. Okay? Don't make your own interpretation. Write it. And also, so that we don't keep repeating ourselves, it is not the lack of communication, but poor communication. So we are communicating every time. However, do we understand each other? So let's write it down. And so we can clear it if it's not clear, but at the same time, if it's clear, you already know the answer. This is what to be relayed to the other members. So this is how we work professionally and ethically across the globe. This is how you should also talk in your Zooms with your business partners and members. An update is given even every Wednesday on ALG. Write it down. Convey to your members exactly the updates from company. And so there's no miscommunication and there is no gap in between communications. They, down the line, they understand things. All right? So we avoid misinterpretation, misunderstanding, miscommunication and misinformation. That's it. We don't like misinformation. In other words, fake news. So that's why tonight it is important that you hear exactly from your leaders and management team VIPs. Okay, now people, I want, like what we are going to record this portion because this is about our team. But I want to reiterate what Raj said about the Dubai event. You know what? We love traveling, and some of you are planning travels with your family members. You are going to hit two birds in one stone by saying, we want to travel, so why not see Dubai? I want to bring my family to Dubai. So bring your family to Dubai as a travel, but also as for you, doing your business right by attending your business event. So why go to another country? Some of you maybe are planning to go to the United States, to Canada. I have people in my team that are traveling, and these are sponsored by the family, the husband and the wife. Convince your spouse to, you know what, we are doing business and we are traveling, and Dubai is such a nice, really, people, our office is situated in one of the best cities in the world, if not the best. Because right now, Japan is an old high-tech city country, and Paris is an old destination. Dubai is the newest and most high-tech destination in the world. So if you would plan a travel with your company, prioritize it to be in Dubai and prioritize your business. And then when you go to the Philippines, you not only show that, hey, we have seen this country, but also you can say to your business members that, hey, you know what, this is our office, this was the event, and this is how we're going to go about the business. It's so important that you be wise about your travels, because you're going to spend, and travel right now after the pandemic is not cheap. So program your travels correctly. I also like what Raj said about the C1 is a platform that is giving us all these opportunities to promote and earn from products and services. We are forgetting sometimes that we are not employed by C1. And also, C1 is not the only company. We are partnered with other companies. C1 is our mothership, our umbrella. Because of C1, all these opportunities are open to us. However, we are partnered with other companies such as Metaversi, Tigra, Travelia, Emperor Knights. And so C1 is that the only one deciding for things. I will repeat that. C1 is not the only one deciding for things. They have to confer with the product and the company, the partner company, and say, hey, are you okay that we will give this commission to the people promoting your product? Are you okay? This is how we will percentage our earnings. They are collaborating with the partner company, okay, with our partners. So it has to be that you should know that it's not just C1 that we are dealing with. So right now, Travelia is our partner that is generous enough to give us the AP. And right now, it is being promoted by C1 heavily, because Travelia is a very good product and company. I have tried it. I have used it for Maldives, for Seychelles, for Abu Dhabi. I had no problems with my bookings. And later on, we will talk about how we can present C1 to our prospects. Now, Raj also mentioned okay, I see a question right now. Like I said, direct your question to your upline leader so that I can collect them all, and I will discuss with Raj, and we will get an answer directly from management. But right now, there's no time. It's useless to type in the chat. We will not be able to accommodate it. And Raj is already exited from the Zoom. So the best way so that you will be heard with your questions, write it down. Please write it down and PM it to your leader, director, or president so that they can relay it to me, and we will try to answer everyone. Okay, now, Raj said have a calendar for work. How are you expecting to work without a set timetable, without, designating, you know what, C1 is not hard to do. You can designate 2 to 4 hours only out of your 24 hours. You can designate only 2 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 times a week, not every day, 3 to 4 times a week. It's just of how you budget your time, how you strategize your activities. But you know what? We have ALG every Wednesday. So don't tire yourself every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, don't do a Zoom. Let Raj handle it, because management want to communicate management, they are doing everything to communicate everything to us, every meeting, ALG. So give that time to management and you're able to hear from the company, and at the same time, relax your speakers for that day, all company updates. Then schedule your trainings the other days where we don't have ALG. And we also, you know what, when you need motivation yourself, you're a speaker, you're a leader, you've been motivating your people day in and day out. So then relax on a Saturday. Eddie and I, and probably Mr. Hat, will handle your Saturday motivation for all your teams. We will excite your new members. We will re-motivate and inspire you again as a leader. And we will do this, we will start again every Saturday. So these are the days that you can relax and turn it over to us, management and leaders, your senior members, not by age, okay, but by pioneering in the company. Those that are pioneers in the company will handle your motivation weekly. So this is how should work your time around the business. So you're not going to say, I'm burned out. I'm doing a lot of things for C1. I'm not getting anything. You will surely get something if you have a calendar of work for activities and you know how to spend quality time and time that will build you your income. All right. Plus, every week, Derek, Udo, and George, they are doing business presentations internationally. If your prospect or client is across the globe, don't well, I'm just going to prospect the Asians because I can converse only with them. Well, if you have prospects that are English speaking, then send them over to our international team. They have Zooms almost every day, almost every day. And then you say, oh, I want to talk only to the Africans, but I don't know how to present the business. Then that is the reason why we have an international team doing the Zoom weekly. So that is how you should answer to the call of Raj to have a work calendar and then list your prospects. Do you know what? When EK started, I listed prospects. I really I said, okay, this one doesn't know C1. This one did not join C1. This one doesn't like networking. But certainly, I can get this person to play a game. So I listed down clients. I'm telling you, 100 plus. Do you know that for me to be top 10 for EK, do I look like a gamer? I'm not 20 plus. I'm not even 30 plus. I don't play online games. I'm not a gamer. I tried to play a game once or twice, but realized I'm not very good in gaming. So because I don't have good fast reflexes, and I just don't know how to really play a game like the millennials do, or like qualified gamers. But since I was told, hey, if you're in top 10, you will win a trip to Cannes, France, a trip that is a luxury booking in a hotel resort and with 2,000 euros pocket money. And I love traveling. And plus, if you don't invite people, so that's the combination of EK. That's why it's very important to listen to instructions, even if you are not very good about something. When you know how to listen, when you are teachable, it was said that left, you have to play the game and level up. But along with leveling up, and I'm not a good gamer, I'm, maybe just average, middle, but you have to invite. So if you combine these two, you will be top in the game. So I said, well, I'm not very good with gaming, but I should play the game. Okay, I will play it. There were times I spent a dinner in front of the laptop, still playing the game, trying to level up. But I coupled it with inviting new members, because I was told also, you already have a C1 team, but if you don't have new members that will pair with your C1 team, you cannot get your commissions from that. And so I had to invite new members. I had the list. And you know what happened? The one that is not a gamer and spent nights playing the game, and I have 100 plus on my list, I have successfully invited 75 to 100. Because some of the people that I got, I spilled it over to my downline. I ended up top 6 in top 10. Do you see what I mean? You should have a list. I am now top 6 in the Emperor Knights, and I'm getting that trip. And we're fixing our Shenzhen visa, and I can bring my plus one. So I'm bringing my husband. It's not just me. So when you have a list of prospects, you can attack your business correctly. You will have arrows to shoot, bullets to shoot and get the target right. So have a list. Plus, I will tell you later what other list that you should have aside from what Crowd and Raj suggested. Later on, I will tell you because it's about a goal sheet. Goals. A sheet for your goals. I'll tell you that it can be an online sheet. You can make it online also. Okay, now, I want to tell you honestly tonight some things that are very important as a team. Company is moving forward. For the longest time, we have been trying to move forward. You know, our detractors want us to close. You know them. They want us to close. And I believe you have seen how company strong amidst of all these intentions to be number one and to reach our peak. We want to be number one and we want to reach our peak. We have not peaked yet. We have a good business and we did well, but we want to reach the peak. And so that is the target of Round 1 and we're not closing because of that. So that is stability of management. Management is so stable that even with all these distractors, we are going strong. We are moving forward. And our founder has a strong vision. So much so that these things are not going to stop him from realizing what he already said he wants to do. He wants the money of the internet to be with the people. We want to be on the front line of all digital business. We want to have our own tokens. We are in Dubai. Do you know how big of a goal that is? How big of a move and how very wonderful. Kumbaga if it's chess, it's checkmate. We have been situated in Dubai. Do you know that the Emiratis have Bitcoin offices? When I withdraw or try my Bitcoin to be out in cash, to make it cash, my husband and I go to an office in Dubai and they give you dirhams for the Bitcoin. They have Bitcoin offices in Dubai. They will have a smart city in Dubai. It's being built. This smart city, you enter that from the airport, you pay by crypto, Bitcoin, any crypto, any token, but that is acceptable. You pay by crypto your car from the airport, you pay the hotel by crypto, you buy the food by crypto, you use the amenities by crypto, you shop by crypto, everything is crypto and digital. Smart building, nothing that is not digital from door opening to lights, everything they are building this in Dubai. It's a smart city. And then they have their own coin that is launching. Dubai is launching its own coin, the Emiratis, UAE. So we have a very good standing in the front line of the industry. We are situated in the middle of the high-tech industry, in the middle of things where one country is so serious about being a blockchain country. And then we are in the middle of the business model of all digital business. We are doing NFT, we are doing the tokens, our crypto. We are in the center of the action. That is the strong vision of our founder, why management will not stop, because we have a very good vision. All right. Now, what I will tell you is this. I want to talk about perspective. Guys, it's just perspective. You know, if you know how to look at things, you can never go wrong. No one can put you down. Nothing can stop you. You will be unbeatable. All right? Because aside from the hurdles, yes, we have a required monthly production. Any company has that. Think about your past companies or companies that are in direct selling. They are required to purchase product. We did not have this for a long time. Only now. Why? Because we have been spoiled. We have been spoiled taking out money. There's no requirement to maintain anything. And because of that, company also suffered. They have been putting out more than they are getting in. So that's why now this you have to like qualify yourself. Are you active? And are you at least participating in the purchases of products? Are you an active part of the ecosystem or the economy of the company? You are putting in money, and you're taking out money. And this is the cycle of business. If a business is just putting out money, that is not healthy. That company will fold. If the business is just taking in money, that is surely not healthy because that company is a scam because they're just taking in money. So, if we would like to have a healthy circular movement, is we pay in and they pay out. Pay in and pay out. So that is what how business is. You trade something for something. Okay? But you know what? What we don't see is what is really happening. The company moving forward, the company progressing. We don't see it because it's a matter of perspective. I personally saw the office, having Jonas receive guests from Binance. There was one there that wanted to have a picture with Jonas downline. I said, Jonas, can we have your picture? He said no, because the people of Binance are trying to look at the whole office before they joined us in Planet IX as a link to the withdrawal system for Planet IX. You see, these are big people. Why are companies, linking with C1? Also, the person who was doing payment solution in the smart city, they want to have a meeting with Jonas. And we are setting an appointment with Raj for them to meet with Jonas. You see, these are the things that you don't see because it is about perspective. Perspective is about seeing things. There are things you don't see and you only react to what you see. Okay? So now, I will ask you, have you seen how success come to other people? You know Tom Cruise, right? Have you seen the stunts of Tom Cruise? He's climbing airplanes. He's climbing big rocky mountains. He's climbing the Burj Khalifa. This is how hard Tom Cruise had to do stunts because he wanted to impress people, because he wants to be top grosser. And you know what? His last movie, which is Maverick, also the Top Gun, is the top grosser. And also his Mission Impossible also raked high in the theaters. He was earning from this movie so much recently. Why? Because Tom Cruise always does the hard things. He's not a normal actor who will just be pretty boy face. He does stunts. He's a pretty boy face, very good actor, and that's not enough for him. I will do hard stuff. That's why he's successful. You know how Elon Musk works, becoming a billionaire? He sleeps at his office. Have you slept in your office? I cannot sleep in my office without the bathroom, without the kitchen beside me when I'm hungry. Elon Musk sleeps in the compound of his office, in his own office area, office building. He sleeps there so that when he wakes up, he will work. He will work overtime, and when he's sleepy, then it's time for him to sleep. He will just be there in the couch and sleep there. And he has a small room there in the compound. But look at him. He's a billionaire. But he had to work hard for it. He's a workaholic. Have you seen the Dubai skyscraper, Burj Khalifa? Do you realize how many cranes, that they use there? These things the machines that can pull up things, the one with the long railings like that, it's more than 6 of that they used. And I heard some stories that some people died, workers, but they don't talk about it because they don't flaunt the negative. If you are building something like that, of course there is going to be some negative casualties or it's not going to be perfect. Probably in one floor, the electricity is not working and they had to change it. Probably in another floor, they found that there's a hole, they have to patch it before it became the Burj Khalifa, a skyscraper. Some things have to be sacrificed. But look, they are successful. They are the tallest building in the world. So I want to ask you, do you know how to get success really? Do you get how success is? There is hard work and strong will behind it. What are we aiming for? Are we aiming for just the monthly income? And this is why these leaders left. They're aiming for the monthly income. Yes, we need monthly income. But hey, no, I want millions. I want to retire soon. I want my family to be comfortable. This is what you want, right? So don't go for the easy money. The easy money may not be the permanent money. But the hard money to earn, that is the money that can be permanent. Because that one, when you build well, and strong, the foundation is strong. Your success is also strong. It cannot be taken from you because you built well. And that's what we want. To hit home, I will tell you what I did. In the beginning of C1, I was encoding up to 3 a.m. in the morning. And I showed my team members, I was joking them, look at my fingers, I have dents here, welts here. I was encoding for all your new members up to 4 a.m. Can you make me sleep? Can you make it that after 12 o'clock, don't send me names anymore? We'll do it the next day. I had to request from them that. But I did this for my team. And I earned millions. How? Because in the beginning, I did not sleep. And not only did I not sleep good, I was texting and coding that my hand hurt. And during the pandemic, why do I have money during the pandemic? It's pandemic. Because I was working while the pandemic was happening, I was online, sending people codes, encoding new people, coordinating with the team. I was working during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I had money. Did I get my EK reward for the free trip? Because I made the list and I signed up new people, 75 to 100 of them. I have money already from C1, but I do not stop. So that's why success keeps coming to me. Don't stop. You have not reached your goal. I myself have not reached my goal. I want to be ambassador. Let's not stop. Because as long as you are still alive, you are going to climb more successes. You are still alive. Some people, look at what happened during COVID. Some people were not given extension of life. You have been given extension of life. You can still fulfill your dreams. You can still make your family happy. You can still live a comfortable life. Aim for it. However, the road is narrow, however narrow the road, it's not for all. Those that go and fall, they never win the race. But those that are focused, they win the race and they celebrate pure joy. The overflowing, bountiful blessings. It's not just about money, people. It is the ability for you to choose right in your life. Your principle. Do you have integrity? You don't want the people to say that, hey, this person keeps on inviting me. This person keeps on saying, I have something good for you. This is the best. He keeps on saying that. This person keeps on asking for membership, telling me I will be pioneer. How many times this person said to me this? I don't believe this person anymore. It's not just about the money. That's why we are here. That's why we don't leave. That's why we are fighting for our business. That's why we have hope that our business is going to boomerang because we are not going to stop. Company is not going to stop, and God will reward us because we have integrity. We are looking at the people that we brought to the business. We want to make sure that they will earn as well. And that is also called purpose. You have a purpose why you are in this company. The purpose for you to grow as a person, as a business person, as an individual with good character, and as a person who will be a millionaire because you have the discipline, the work ethic, the character of a millionaire. So if you did not say yes to fast money, you did not curse C1, did not choose yourself only and left your team. If you did not choose these things, if you considered to pray and just believe the future success, however big that is attainable because other companies, they reach their success, we can do it, then congratulations. Congratulations because we are on our way. You are on our way. If you know we can make the tokens known and we can see the vision, the big vision, after Bitcoin, after Ethereum, the 50 million plus members, even just 2 million of us, of the 50 million signed up members, even if only 20 million or 2 million will promote the C1 token, 2 million using C1 token is more than how Bitcoin started. And look at Bitcoin. They made millionaires, even billionaires. That will happen to us in the coming. So work and pray and prepare your goal sheet, vision board. This is what I want to explain to you. Do you see this? This is a vision board sample. Online, they sell a site where you can upload your vision board and they will arrange it for you. It's an app and they will remind you that this goal of yours, you have not reached it. And when you have reached that goal, you will click something and you will say receive. They sell that app only for vision, your goals. So make your own vision board. High-tech na ngayon. It's now high-tech. I do my vision board on my mobile. I have a file on Facebook and my document on my phone. I put their pictures that I got from internet. For example, I wanted a trip to the Maldives. I put it there. And really, I received my trip to the Maldives. Make your vision board. How are you expecting your millions or your money when you don't know where you're going to take it? You don't have a need. Do you have a need? Do you have a want? If you have a need and a want, then you should work. Then you want your millions. Then you want income every month. Then you make your vision board. If you are not making your vision board, you will not do your work. Why? There is no goal for you. Update your vision board if you already have it. If some of them you got it already, it's time for you to add, to upgrade it. And even now, I want you to put more. Put more. Are you expecting more income, more money, more success? Put more in your vision board. All right? This is the mindset that succeeds. If you can see far and wide and big, you will succeed. Ask yourself, how do I see things? Then you will know your success rate. You will know your success rate for how and from how you see things. We can have a next meeting one day next week to strategize. I will give you tips how to introduce Travalia. We know that not everyone is a market for Travalia, but there's a way to be able to convince people to get it. We will strategize. We will talk about how we will move forward to strategize for Travalia, planning for C1 tokens, and do activities for Emperor Nights. You can invite me again next week, or we can do the Saturday Night Live. Just whatever it takes, we are going to get our success. And once people see, once God see a people that are relentless, that have big faith, that are hardworking, God is bound to reward these people. We will get our prayers answered. Okay? So, the announcement will be made next week. And for my team, I thank my other international team. There are directors and presidents here. And thank you for your stability in holding your team and in cooperating with the company. God bless your businesses. And for you members down the line, old or new, congratulations. The best is yet to come. Hold on tight. You will see God reward the faithful. See you then. Till next time. God bless you. You can continue your meeting in Tagalog. Uh, Good evening, good morning, good day, Africa, Australia, UAE, Philippines, Canada, all over the world. Thank you.